Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
There was once a king. He was very good and God-fearing. His reputation was far-fetched. One day a beggar came to his capital. When he heard of the king's goodness and the goodness of God, he was astonished. He didn't understand why the government and the nearness of God could be in one place. The government is a preoccupation of the worldly people. He traveled far to see it. When he reached the door of the king's palace, he looked around to see a doorkeeper, but there was no one there. He went in, and when the king saw the stranger, he behaved very morally. He asked,
"Respected, how do you come?"
The beggar said,
"I heard that fire and water have come together under your rule. I just came here to see it."
The king understood the meaning of the beggar and smiled and said,
"You see?"
"Yes."
The beggar impatiently got up to leave, but the king quickly stopped him, saying,
"Wait, you haven't seen it yet. I'll show you the deal."
Saying this, the king announced throughout the city that the market would be well decorated today. "One of our guests is going to visit the market today." The king's order was delayed. Just came and decorated the immediate bazaar and became a bride. Now the king handed a bowl filled with water to the beggar and said to the executioner,
"Make them go around the whole city, and wherever a drop of water from the bowl falls on the ground, kill them immediately there."
When the beggar was presented to the king after a tour of the whole city, he was drunk with sweat. The king smiled and said,
The market was very nice today. What did you see and what did you like?"
He immediately said,
"Hey, cruel, you gave me the right to see the city. All I know is that there was a naked sword on his head, and his eyes were fixed on a bowl of water."
The king laughed and said,
"Do you still not understand? Is this a game of fire and water?"
It was as if there was a lock on the beggar's lips. He opened his eyes and looked at the king. The king then said,
"Yes, this is the secret of the unity of government and theocracy, dictatorships. If the fear of God is in the heart and you are oblivious of your responsibility, then no zeal in the world can make you oblivious of religion. Religion is the fulfillment of responsibilities, not to flee from them and to seek refuge in caves and in the wilderness."
If we have the fear of God in our hearts, we cannot be liars, thieves, frauds, cruel, greedy, etc.
Subscribe.